I've been working here for 18 years. I love what I do because I know that I can make a difference in the life of the little ones.
2 years ago, we wanted to increase the instructional time for our 4-year-olds. And so the district allowed us to have the full day program. So we have a teacher and an aide matched up. So they serve 44 students. So that means that their teacher has instructional time for a good half of the day for those students, and then the other half is taken up by the aide. So we had to be very, very selective as to who was going to do that. Well, Miss Henderson, hands down, was our first choice. I asked her if she was up to a challenge to taking up a classroom.
Okay, I told Mr. D that I would do anything for the kids. You know, whatever he asked me, I would do it. I'm willing to do it.
Okay. Being the dual language program, I have a classroom and Melissa has a classroom. So there's 46 kids together. As far as testing and all of that, I'm responsible for that. When I'm doing the ELAR instruction in my room, she has them over here for calendar. And she goes through that. And then we switch. And then when we start the dual language rotations, I'm teaching math. So during that time, I'll have kids from Miss Cabral's class mixed with my kids.
Okay, they partner up as pairs. So I have an English speaker and a bilingual speaker, and I just have both of them, you know, to interact with each other, engage with each other, because if they don't interact or engage with each other, they're not going to learn each other's language. And it's just amazing, you know, to watch them learn and grow, you know, socially and academically.
Okay, I've been here for 23 years. In the 23 years I've been here, I've worked off and on with Melissa throughout those 23 years. And the first time that I was not working directly with Melissa, we were doing Head Start over here. It's when they brought Head Start to Edison. And my grandson was in the program. She went out of her way to make things work for him. And because of her and the teacher she was with, he was very successful for his pre-K year. We had a little girl brought into our program that just really struggled, extremely. Didn't have a lot of language, wasn't able to sit in the classroom sitting, had a lot of meltdowns, and Miss Henderson made such an improvement with that little girl. She just changed her. The little girl became verbal, she was happy to be at school, the meltdowns stopped. There's never been a child that she was not successful with that was in the classroom with me.
You know, they know my rules, my expectations. I walk around and I monitor and make sure that each student is in their center and doing what they need to do correctly.
And she expects them to follow the rules. I mean, this is the way it is, and there's a consequence if you don't, and she follows through. So she's very consistent with her discipline, and I really respect that about her as well.
And I just work with a lovely group of people here at Edison. I love them all. I feel honored, and it's very exciting.